Blog Talk Radio.
Hey everybody, welcome to Sensationally Sexy and Over 50 Blog Talk Radio. Today we're going to discuss our April issues, Beauty Boutique, which is tips, which include also Beauty on a Budget tips. But first, since the magazine is new, I want to kind of brief what our magazine is about, our online publication. It's basically pretty much what it says. We are wanting to really bring attention to the fact that it's not over after 50. You can still be sexy and great and beautiful and be everything that we was before. And it's just not over, after 50. And, of course, it takes being there to realize, I think, the attitude of society concerning age, or in the United States at least, can be kind of adverse in the degree to where, as we get older, we kind of think, people think that we just kind of disappear from the planet or whatever. I don't know. But my whole purpose for the publication is just to be very young and exciting and have great information to make people feel better. And it's not like I don't want to take away from the publications that's out there now for 50 and over. I mean, I think that they all have their great purposes if they get a lot on the medical issues and things like that, because those are needed as well. So I just want to be a great addition to what's already out there. And we don't really have anything out there for us in this age group. So, but I really like to for the younger generation to also look at it, the publication, and read it, because, they're going to be having to deal with this as well. So it's a young approach, and my idea is to have a young feel to the magazine, but still yet catering to the needs of the 50-plus. So, and I am turning 50 this month. Not yet, but I'm really there already, the 24th. So anyway, I do want to get started on our publication for April in our Beauty Boutique. We covered some great items that are great for making you feel better about yourself. And L'Oreal has a great product called Miracle Blur. And when I saw the ad for this, I thought, I'm going to go pick that up, see what that's all about. And it can kind of be confusing when you buy it, because when you read the back of the bottle, it doesn't really, or the container, it doesn't really explain it to me. You almost just have to use it and then find out how you will incorporate it into your beauty. But I'm not a big makeup person. I just wear a little bit of makeup. A lot of times I'm just running out and about. I don't wear any. But I always am putting this. I'm finding I'm putting this on because it's not a moisturizer, but it acts as a matte type of covering on your face that kind of does take away the appearance of lines on your face. So I highly recommend trying it out. It's not real expensive, but it's not really cheap either. I mean, it's like $20. But I highly recommend trying it out. It goes a long way, so it's $20 that, I think that this thing can last 3 to 4 months at least, depending on how often you use it, maybe longer. So I highly recommend that as something to incorporate into your beauty regime. I like it a lot, personally. Home spa is another topic I hit on in the publication. There's so many great things in our kitchen that we can use for beauty products, and I use them all. And that's why on the first issue I wanted to have this Beauty on a Budget because everybody needs to budget, and let's face it, going to be able to afford to go to a spa often is not feasible for most people. So, in your kitchen, there's many things that you can use. That is great. And sugar is one of them as an exfoliating for the face. It's fine enough. It's not too harsh to where it's not, you see your face, you need to watch what you exfoliate with. Sugar is very fine. And so I find that it makes your skin glow afterwards. And I use that. I didn't exfoliate maybe 3 times a week with sugar. And I think that that's the average recommendation on exfoliating your face. But, you may find something more comfortable for yourself. I find 3 to 4 days. The next tip was eggs. So eggs are great, egg whites. I do this in the morning, and as I suggested on the article, is before cracking the egg open, take a couple of eggs and lay them on your eyes and move them around the lower part of your eyes where puffiness can occur after sleep. And then I kind of roll it all over the face. And very soothing, and it's very cold because it just came out of the refrigerator. And then crack one of the eggs open and apply the yolk all over your face, and also anywhere else that you would maybe want to be tightening your skin, the stomach or your arms, anywhere that you feel you would like to apply that for firming. And keep it on for at least 15 minutes, or you can keep it on longer. I mean, you do feel it tightening and really working. And it's another thing that seems to make your skin glow after you rinse your face and pat it dry. Your face feels very, very rejuvenated from it, and I think it might be just from the coolness of the yolk. There may be more of a science there that I'm not aware of, but I just know personally that it does make you feel very refreshed. Your skin feels refreshed from it. Another one is coffee grinds. It can be a little messy in the shower or bath, but coffee has a lot of the grinds have a lot of the ingredients that a lot of these creams that claim to reduce the cellulite or tightening of the skin. So it's got a lot of caffeine. Of course, grinds have caffeine in it, and a lot of those items have caffeine. So and it's a great exfoliator for your legs as well. So that can be a daily thing that you can do when you're going into the shower. The biggest pain is just cleaning out your shower with the grinds that kind of got everywhere. But, it's not the extra 5 minutes after you get out of the shower cleaning the grinds and rinsing them down the drain. But it's something you already have. And those creams are so expensive, and that's something that if you're a coffee drinker, that is, and it's something that's there that you normally just throw away. So that is a great recommendation. And the final, but not least, and to me is probably one of the best, is the sea salt, real lemon juice, and virgin olive oil body scrub. This makes a great body scrub. And I just make it for the use for that day. Some people make it in bulk and then put it into a jar or something, but I just make it for when I'm getting ready to use it. This is something for like maybe once a week that you can do. It exfoliates your skin. You don't want to put this on your face, but for every other part of your body, it's good. The sea salt is 2 course, for your face, so you don't want to put this on your face. But when all the rest of your body is good. And then the virgin olive oil is wonderful and moisturizes your body and makes it very, very soft. And it's very inexpensive. This, again, these body scrubs can be very expensive to purchase, and most people have these 3 items in their kitchen and for cooking. So you know what? It's already there, and it can be a great beauty product. So this, to me, out of all of these, are probably my favorite. And, as we know, beauty is important on the inside as well, and that's something in Sensationally Sexy that I want to emphasize as part of the publication, that being beautiful on the outside can only go so far, and what the inside matters most. Of course, the attraction, the physical is important for most people as well, but if you are ugly on the inside, I don't care how beautiful you think you are on the outside, that comes across. And you hear people say all the time that when they meet someone that may not be where some people may think that someone isn't, absolutely gorgeous, but once they know them, they become that to them. So the inside is so important and does come through. And I come across this physicist that he's passed on now, theoretical physicist, Richard Feynman, and he was talking about the beauty of a flower. And I just was very touched by what he had to say about it. And what a wise man and spectacular individual. And I just wanted to have you listen to what he says about the beauty of a flower.
I have a friend who's an artist, and has sometimes taken a view which I don't agree with very well. He'll hold up a flower and say, look how beautiful it is. And I'll agree, I see. And he says, you see, as I, as an artist, will see how beautiful this is. But you, as a scientist, take this all apart and it becomes a dull thing. And I think that he's kind of nutty. First of all, the beauty that he sees is available to other people and to me, too. I believe, although I may not be quite as refined as aesthetically as he is, that I can appreciate the beauty of the flower. At the same time, I see much more about the flower than he sees. I could imagine the souls in there, the complicated actions inside, which also have a beauty. I mean, it's not just beauty at this dimension of 1 centimeter. There's also beauty at a smaller dimension. The inner structure, also the processes. The fact that the colors and the flower evolve in order to attract insects to pollinate it is interesting. It means that insects can see the color. It answers a question. Does this aesthetic sense also exist in the lower forms? Why is it aesthetic? All kinds of interesting questions which the science knowledge only adds to the excitement, the mystery, and the awe of a flower. It only adds. I don't understand how it subtracts.
So basically what he is saying is that this artist thought that a scientist made it dull to want to know what made that flower so beautiful, all the science behind it, all the underlining of what makes that flower beautiful. This, again, to me, exemplifies why beauty in the inside is important and how it comes out in the outside. And I just thought that was perfect for what we here at Sensationally Sexy and Over 50 are wanting really to convey, that, yes, we want to be beautiful and sexy and all of that, but to be beautiful on the inside is important to us as well. And that's what I want to close with today. And so thank you for tuning in, and see you next time, or hear me next time. Peace out.